Welcome back to Nightly Noir, where red herrings aren't just the catch of the day. One of the most common tropes in mystery media is misdirection. Leading the audience to trust certain characters or mistrust others in a given narrative is an effective tool that's widely used in crime and mystery-themed works. When the story sets up a character to be suspicious, more so than other suspects, they're often called a red herring. Of course, red herrings can go beyond characters. Red herrings can also be misleading clues, or irrelevant information that seems important when it's first discovered. The term red herring originated from English polemicist William Cobbett. We might need to break down the term polemicist. A polemicist is a person who speaks or discusses polemics, which is a rhetoric intended to support a specific position by forthright claims and to undermine the opposing position. To put it simply, it's a position someone takes for or against an argument, and then also tries to undermine the opposing argument. You see this a lot in crime shows like Law & Order, where the defendant or prosecutor try to get their point across using these polemics. The red herring term came from Cobbett as he told a story of him using a strong-smelling smoked fish to distract dogs from chasing a rabbit in his private property. He used this story as a comparison for the journalists of the London Daily Press and proposed that they had been led astray by some political force wanting to mislead them. Here's the thing, red herrings aren't actually a type of fish. You might say my statement at the beginning of this video was a red herring. In reality, red herring refers to a particularly strong-smelling kipper, often a herring, that is cured in brine or heavily smoked. With enough brine, it turns the fish's flesh a reddish color, thus the term red herring was established. This misdirection tactic can be seen all over mystery media, crime fiction, and of course, film noir. The tactic became so well known and the term so popular that it didn't take long for parodies and jokes to begin popping up in pop culture. Everyone loves Scooby-Doo. He's iconic, and every few years it seems he gets a new lease on life through a reboot or simply a spin-off series. One of the more popular spin-offs happened in 1988 with a pup named Scooby-Doo. As many people are already aware, this series featured the Mystery Gang as kids. I mean, younger kids. Younger than the original series. The characters were slightly changed for this series, and the character that I believe changed the most was Fred Jones. He's more of a jock-type character, with more of that himbo flair. Not nearly as bad as he would get in later series, Mystery Incorporated, but it kind of started here. One of the repeated tropes and jokes used throughout the show involves Fred accusing a specific character as soon as a mystery gets discovered. This character's name?
Red herring.
He is the butt of many jokes related to the fact that he is never associated with what's going on in the mystery or story. Except for the times that he is. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Still, this was one of the biggest examples that came to mind when I first started working on this video. Granted, it's more of a joke, but I think it's still a great example of how the red herring trope has been integrated into more modern media. Just disregard the fact that this example is over 30 years old. A slightly newer example would be from the film The Sixth Sense. I guess now is a good time for me to tell you spoilers for The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis plays Dr. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist. The movie focuses on him trying to help Cole Sear, a kid who claims he can see dead people. At first, Dr. Crowe is skeptical, but eventually, enough evidence comes to light that changes his mind. But where is the red herring? You see, that's the kicker. The entire movie is a red herring. Turns out, at the end of the movie, and this is where the spoiler warning comes in, Dr. Crowe was dead the entire time. The red herring was that the audience was led to believe the main conflict was Cole, the kid, and his issues with seeing dead people. In reality, the main conflict was the kid trying to help the doctor realize he's been dead the whole time. So, there you have it. A few examples of how this trope has grown and evolved since its inception, which is also a movie with a red herring in it. I hope you all enjoyed learning about this fantastic narrative tool, and thanks for watching. This has been Nightly Noir, and have a good night.